Beautiful, dark skin. Amazing hair. So strong, so powerful, there's no argument there. Whatever room she's in, there seems to be magic in the air. When she walks past, is it a sin to just sit there and stare? Beautiful, dark skin should not be changed, it's not fair. Throw away the cream, no matter how tempting it may seem. Cause like Martin Luther King, I had a dream. That beautiful dark skin was never touched by lightning cream. Walk tall, walk proud, because you are a queen. Love and cherish yourself, and you will attract your king. Embrace your beautiful dark skin, don't be insecure. Your beautiful dark skin is not a disease that needs a cure. Because your beautiful dark skin is original and pure.
Africa is a big continent. It has 53 countries, and it's got a lot of different cultures, a lot of different languages, different foods, different shades of color. So it's a very diverse continent. Being a refugee in Australia, so there's a lot of different stories, a lot of different journeys that have to happen. So for example, there's a lot of displacement. When the war comes, a lot of people are killed, like very brutally. Like a lot of children, women get scattered, and you have to fend for yourself. There's been a lot of like families broken apart, people killed, and some children have to fight, become soldiers as well. So there's a lot of rape, a lot of just murder. People get their heads cut off, people get burned. Very graphic things.
I'm 19 years of age. I came to Australia when I was 3 years old. Living in Western Sydney for 15 years.
My family and I first moved to Australia when I was about 11 years old, and I'm 26 now, so we've been here obviously a long time.
I fled from Sudan because of the war and all the things that were going on. I came to Australia to live a better lifestyle, get a better education, succeed with something in life in Australia.
A lot of Africans came here to get away from war, and they were just trying to get a better life. And a lot of the youth have had like very intense experiences that people in Australia could not relate to. And a lot of them have PTSD and all sort of stuff that they haven't learned to deal with.
From my experience, it's mostly because of war and lack of opportunity, that people have to move to different countries. But if you live in Australia long enough, you change. You start seeing different people, you experience racism, you experience discrimination, and you don't know why. Some of the negative or racist experiences that I've experienced, there's a few, but like when I first came to Australia, that was a shock.
Where I grew up myself, I never knew anything of being racist. I never knew that we have different colors.
My friends and family have had similar experiences in all different places like school, shopping malls, social events where they experience racism and unnecessary hatred that they didn't understand or was uncalled for. And yeah, we've all had similar experiences. We've spoken about it from time to time, and it's just ongoing.
I had one of my cousins before, he dropped out of school, and the main reason that he dropped out of school, he told us about it, is that it's one of the history teacher. He put up a video of slavery, you know? They were just talking about black people, or black people this, black people this. So the kid was just, get heard about that, seeing his people getting treated like that on the TV, and the teachers and the kid are making fun of him, so he quit the school.
Being like only African in primary school and your grade wasn't really fun, or like didn't really have fun in primary school because you would hear the racist comments every day. Every day I would come home crying or anything because of the racist comments that happen, or like them telling me just simple things like go back to your country or get deported. Like them simple things just hurt, and people don't really understand that.
Because everybody look at you like you're the most criminal or the most dangerous person around there, but that's not how it is.
We get a lot of talk that, these young Africans are dangerous, they're this, they're that.
A lot of the preconceived notions is Africans have mental issues, or like they come from war-torn countries and they have unresolved issues and all this stuff, and we're all gangsters.
If you walk into a shopping center, or like for example, yesterday I was at Coles, walked into Coles straight away. Oh, can you check the cameras, surveillance cameras. Just as soon as me and my cousin walked in.
Or they'll say that you're gonna steal something. It's just like even now, if I go to Woolies, all the workers will be following me because they think that I'm gonna steal something.
And you could be very nice, but they don't treat you as nice as you are. They just assume stuff. The way I just feel very worthless. Just feel like, why do I have to do these things and they don't? Like, why do I have these responsibilities? One time I was walking down the street at night and there was this girl walking in front of me. And she's walking really fast. And then I could see her looking back and being afraid. So I walked slow first to let her get ahead. And then I kind of got distracted and kept on walking again. I caught up again and then I just crossed the road on the other side and just kept on walking. I walked really fast so I can actually beat her and get in front of her. She doesn't feel like in danger or anything. It's become a norm, you know? But I don't think it's fair that their insecurities and their pain should be my responsibility. Because I'm not a threat, I'm just walking home. Yeah.
To be honest, the feeling about everything that's going on around the area, or going around with all our brothers around the area, seeing them going to jail, seeing them coming out. As for us, even though I don't go in, even though I stay out here, you know, it's just very hard for us.
And they deal with issues that the parents don't understand. And that's where like a lot of mental stigma can come into.
A lot of our kids are stressed. A lot of our kids right now, the higher rate of suicide is very high because the kids are stressed.
Like with police, racism.
Mental health, racism, stereotype, youth crime.
Say my skin is really dark, or they'll talk about my lips, or just say the N-word or Black C, whatever. Like
Trauma, which leads to drug and alcohol addiction coming from broken families, which in some cases escalates to people committing suicide.
They don't understand stress, depression, and just being lonely. Even if there's people around, you feel lonely. So that's why they find comfort in the streets or comfort in each other, because they're going through the same experience. And when they're going through the same experience, you understand each other in a way that you can come together. Even if you're drinking and smoking or doing something bad, you feel like you belong.
Kids have nothing, you know? We got no support at all.
If they have more support and means of dealing with these mental situations, like they'll be better off, but I feel like they don't have that. So a lot of the youth grow up to be very sort of confused and lost, and they still have unresolved issues, and that's why a lot of the things they do happen.
It can cause a lot of mental issues, but they don't even know that they're going through it. When they can't talk to the parents about it, because they see their parents as very strong and they go through so much, so they don't want to bother them with little things. But what's little to the parents is big to the child.
No one ever told us that you guys, you should step up and do this, you know? Or no one ever came to us and said, why do you guys do this? No one ever asked a question, why we do this? But they have a reason to tell us that, we are the criminals, you know?
We need to have more Black people mentor these children and teach them, and we need to build a very strong community so that they know that despite what's happening, it's not an excuse. You still have to do what you have to do, and you have to fight through it. And to do that, you can't do it alone. You have to come together and build a community, build a system that we can just help each other out and block out the noise, I guess.
I just want people out there in the world to know that we Africans, we're talented. It's just we need some help and guidance for us to proceed or succeed to what our dreams are.
Mentors, who have done well in those fields, to mentor those young Africans. They do have ambitions, they have talents and dreams, that are yet to become realized.
Because anybody can be mentored. Somebody that coming off the streets could come to a place like BYSA or something and maybe make what Lil Spacely is doing, Skiza, all these young boys. So they came to BYSA, they start music, and then they become mentors. So now the other kids can see, you know what, I can do this. But we need to find more spaces like BYSA.
All I want for our kid, or all the youth, or the next generation, is for us to have somewhere to go to.
They gotta kind of understand us and understand where we're coming from, but at the same time, having young people is it would help as well, because they understand us as well. But then not just that, we can have older people that have been through what we've been through. So we have people that fled war. If they come here, they would understand the racism that we're receiving, they would understand the comments, they would understand the police brutality that we're receiving. So having people that we connect with would just help. We just need a bigger center so everyone could come do their own thing. Because right now everyone's just doing their own thing in the streets. We need people to come get distracted. Music distracts people, art distracts people, dance distracts people. We just need things to distract the youths from the streets.
If we see something, you know, they say seeing is believing. If we see that someone has done something, we tend to naturally say that we can do it too. You know, it's possible because they've made it possible. And I think that could also work within the African community as well.
I feel like if that could become a reality, that would make a lot of change in the community.
Youths need people to be on their level. We can't have people that are up there working for the government, or the government funding them really much money, when all they do is just send us to another day or book us for another interview or book us for another thing, when really they don't even help us.
The only place I know, because I'm a DJ, and the place that I learn how to DJ is called BYSA, Blacktown Youth Service. That's where I learn to DJ. Without BYSA or without youth service, I may be on the street doing something stupid right now, you know? But because they help me, I'm here. You know, I'm here trying to make myself better and trying to make other people's life better, you know?
Because with BYSA, you just a foot stepped in, but if you go to a different organization, you have to go through Centrelink, you have to go through your caseworker, and I'm not gonna lie, us youths, we're not bothered doing all those missions. We just want where we can just, one place, easy, one step, that's it. We don't want to do this and we have to wait for a booking, we have to see this person, we have to travel. There's just one step on the door and that's it. That's all youths needs.
Because like, the biggest thing in Africa, like food and people are very powerful. If you have a place where people can eat together and they feel at home, so you can start with that, because most of these kids are hungry, they're not eating right. So if you have somewhere where they can eat, talk and make music and have similar experiences with people, I think that's the first step.
I think, you know, to be able to achieve this vision, you know, we certainly need some administrative support, you know, in terms of funding.
I think there's plenty of solutions to help young people. A lot of young people have aspirations, whether it's sports, music, or they just need ways to deal with their mental health. And if the government can provide that, then I feel like it would reduce the crime rate and all the negativity that's going on in their life. The people sometimes just want to escape reality in certain ways, or they just want to chase their dreams. But if they can't do that, then they're obviously going to be stressed and down the wrong path.
The message to the government is, before they do anything that affects black people or have to do with black people, they should come to us first. Find leaders in our community, find people actually on the street. Talk to people that know what's happening before you do all these policies and procedures. Because I think they just write policies and procedures without even knowing what's going on. And they really affect black people, and they actually make things worse because they assume. All I can tell the government is don't assume, you have to know. And as a government, you have a responsibility to know, not just to assume. So you have to know what's going on, look at it, do whatever you have to do, and before you make a decision, you have to know what's going on. And I think you need people who are black, people who are leaders of our community, come to them and even let them go to other people. So come to the leaders of our community and let the leaders of our community go to other ones on the street. Because sometimes the leaders of our community don't understand the kids on the street. So you need to have like a 3-part system where the kids in the street can come to the community leaders and understand them. And once they understand each other, they can go to the government.
If you think they're criminal, why don't you help? Because you're the good person, you have everything, and you know, like the government, they have resources to help these people. Why don't they step up and help these people? You know?
Stop looking at us the way the social media puts us. And then don't doubt us because of everything that social media says or people comment on. We need the government support and we need everyone else's support.
We need help. To be honest, we all need help, you know? As for me, as African, as from Blacktown, from Western Sydney, as a young man around here that's been here a long time.
My dream for young people is for them to achieve their goals, be treated equally, and just be able to walk down the street without people treating them different due to their background or their skin color, and just be able to just comfortably live a lifestyle where there's no judgment. And I hope that they can all achieve their goals and just live their life.
If the community doesn't help us, then we can't do anything right now. You guys, the community will be judging. The more they judge, the more they stress everybody, you know?
Stop labeling cultures and just stop focusing on color and just focus on human beings in general. Just talk to them as human beings, just the way you're a human. Like everybody's the same. So that's why it's simple vision, but it's more complicated to make come true. But that's one of it. Just to be treated as a person before you're black, or before you're white, doesn't matter.
So my message for the community would be, meet me before you judge me. And that's my motto in life, meet me before you judge me.
Just believe in yourself, You can make something of your life, You can be someone. Just believe that.
Never give up, just keep your shoulders high. Although everyone's gonna push you down, you have your own African youth and we'll help you build up. So never give up, no matter what you do, no matter what you go through in life, never give up.
No matter what's happening, you always have to know that there's someone willing to help if you go look for it. If you look for somebody, you'll find it. And you have to, don't use anything as an excuse. You can do whatever you want to do. And there's a lot of examples. You see people like Thon Makers playing in the NBA. I have Daniel Adele's playing in America. You have musicians like Lil Spacely. You have so many musicians, so many rappers. You have models like Aduda Ketch. You have so many role models. So there's no excuse and there's no reason why you can't do what you need to do.
My response to the people out there with all the negative talk towards my people is, we don't really care. We're proud and we're still going to achieve our dreams, and we're out here trying to better ourselves. And your words mean nothing, because where I come from is a lot tougher. I've had a lot tougher experiences in my country. I was born in the middle of a war. I came here and I experienced worse. I've experienced homelessness, you name it. I've experienced it all, and still I'm trying to thrive and just be a better person. And I don't want the African youth to feel like they have to dilute their character to make other people feel comfortable, because that's just unfair and that's bullshit. So just keep being yourself, go out there and just achieve your goals and chase your dreams.
Treat everybody the way you want to be treated. And don't look at the skin color first. Just treat people with respect. Don't assume. Don't assume you know something. Assumptions can cause a lot of trouble. You assume you know somebody, you don't. Be curious, ask questions. But ask them in a respectful way. Don't be racist, don't be ignorant. If you're curious, ask questions. If you don't know, come to a place like BYSA and talk to them.
Stay true to yourself, 'cause you know what's right. Stay connected to your